Hi and welcome to a little paint with me. I do end up drawing for part of this, so I guess the title's a little misleading, but I do predominantly use gouache in this video, so I can use it. I got a new little sketchbook today. I've always wanted like a little tiny sketchbook just to put a few things in and not really worry about how it looks, but also not worry about it taking up half the page, because a lot of portraits I've done recently take up like 3/4 of a page, and then you've just got this awkward bit at the bottom where it's too much to just leave but too little to really do much with. So yeah, I got this new mixed paper 80 sheets little sketchbook, and for the first page I thought I'd do a mini little camper van. This was done in gouache, and as you can see, just black and white. It was very fun to do, very simple, and yeah, I really like how it turned out. The proportions were looking a little crazy to start with, and the wheels still look okay, but completely different to each other. So that didn't really work out very well, but overall I think it's very cute and it's a nice first page. I usually don't do anything on the first page because I'm too scared to, but I thought since this was just going to be a mini sketchbook and just something nice to go to, I may as well go for it, and I'm glad I did. So the next page I then did a hand study. If you haven't seen my previous hand study, I will link it in the description. Yeah, I did about 8 hands that day, maybe 6, I don't know, it felt like a lot. But yeah, I only did 3 today. Some very unusual positions, especially the last one, but very fun to do, and again, just something nice to put in this little sketchbook. So later on in the video you will see that I did another gouache piece. It was like a Spanish town kind of thing. I took it off someone else on YouTube. It's not an original reference or anything. But yeah, it was really fun to do. I was quite annoyed that the white building wasn't as big as it was supposed to be. Do you ever do that? Like, you start a painting too small and then one half is like the right proportions and the other half is too small and it just doesn't look good. And this was certainly one of those times. I was just relaxing, painting, enjoying it, and then I realised that as a lefty I tend to slant when I write, and I also do that when I paint, so the buildings are slightly slanted, to say the least. You probably wouldn't have noticed too much without me saying it, but yeah, as you go through I do correct things. If you start looking at it and you're like, wow, that looks
music licensing
special,
reimagined.
well, it does improve. Yeah, I think I did a bit off camera in the end as well, so I'll have to include the final piece. But yeah, they were all really fun to do, and it was just something nice to do. I say if you are with a few pages in your sketchbook that you just need to fill in, I definitely go to Instagram. There's always nice things that tend to be quite simple but effective, so like starry nights, maybe like a little bit of a forest, things like that. Always nice to do, fill a page, look really effective and aren't that difficult. So yeah, if you do have a bit of spare space in your sketchbook, don't leave it blank, go back and fill it in, because you'll feel so good when you just go through it and it's finished. Because if you remember from my first sketchbook tour, there's so much blank space on so many of the pages, so I've been making a real effort to go back and fill them in a bit more. But yeah, I will hopefully be doing some more in this mini sketchbook soon, so if you'd like to see that, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did indeed like it, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to leave any comments for suggestions, things that you might want to see, or just anything really. I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.